Okay, so I'm with Daniel Luther now, and you live in Fergus, Ontario,
Correct.
the heart of Leafs Nation.
I'm reminded daily about that.
Okay, and yet, here you are, and you used to be a Leafs fan.
Correct.
Tell me that story. How did you switch?
I was raised as a Leaf fan, like any kid, Leaf pajamas. And then after a playoff defeat one day, my dad said, nope, that's it. We're going to become Sender fans. I switched, and then like 2 days later, he was back to a Leaf fan.
Did you ever consider switching back?
No, never.
Why not?
Daniel Alfredson is a massive reason why. Like, I absolutely loved him. The hair, just the red jerseys, everything about him. The throwing of the stick, I thought it was hilarious.
What would be a good word to describe his hair?
Legendary.
All right. Now, the Senators down 2-0 going into Game 3. Are you concerned?
Not until we lose at home.
Wow, you're the third person to say that.
Well, it's funny. I heard on the broadcast the other day, the odds of coming back after 2-0 are like 10%. But it's like I've always heard that for years. You're not in trouble until you lose at home.
All right. And are you ready to play the quiz game?
I am.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 17.
I'm going to go with 7.
7. Oh, we had a 7 already, didn't we? Shall we do it anyways? Yeah. Okay. How many Sens players' numbers have been retired? And do you know any of them?
Okay, so you have number 11, Daniel Alfredson.
Correct.
Number 4, Chris Phillips.
Also correct.
Number 25, Chris Neal.
Also correct.
And number 8, Frank Finnegan.
I wish I had a prize to give you. How about a hug? Nice job.
All right. Get one too?
Yeah, sure. All right. Good luck tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're with Kristen Oakes over here and Jillian Pranke. And let's start with you, Kristen. You were a super big fan, right? And you tell me about you went far away to see the Senators play.
Yeah, so my dad and I, last year, we went to Edmonton and Calgary to watch the Sens play.
And what happened in those games?
They got destroyed. The Sens did, yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
2-0 right now, down 2-0. Are you worried?
No.
Why not?
Not sure. I have faith.
That's good. And you have a favorite player?
I do, yeah. Jake Sanderson.
And why is he your favorite player?
No, I'm not sure. I play ringette and I play defense, and he's a defense, so
right.
I just went with him.
Okay, has he got gray hair?
No.
Okay,
What?
okay. A lot of people like Daniel Alfredson because of his hair.
No.
Okay, and Jillian, you have been dragged into Sens Nation.
Yes, I have.
How so?
Well, I have twin sons, and they've played hockey since they were young, and it's always been hockey in my house. So much so that a few years ago I thought I'd start playing myself, but I don't love it that much.
Okay. Yeah. And are you worried about the Sens being down 2-0?
Not at all. I
Why?
say bring it on. You know what? I am convinced that the Sens will be able to cross that line with the outstanding fan support that they're going to have tonight.
Okay, and you're not worried because very often when Toronto plays here, there's more Toronto support than Ottawa support in the seats.
Yes, that is unfortunately the case, but a lot of Ottawa fans have purchased tickets for tonight's game. So I'm confident, right, Kristen, that we will outnumber them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we can't outnumber them, we'll be louder than they are.
Very good. Okay, so you ready for some trivia questions?
I hope
Okay.
Kristen is.
Let's start. We'll do a couple each. So let's start with Kristen. Pick a number between 1 and 17.
16.
16. Okay, your question is, name at least one player from the Sens' famous pizza line.
Alfie.
Very good. Do you know the other two?
No.
Okay, Danny Heatley and Jason Spezza.
Oh, yeah.
That was a cash line.
Maybe it was also the cash line. Okay, Jillian, shall we do one with you now?
Sure.
1 to 17, but not 16.
7.
7. 7's the most popular one so far. Okay, how many Sens players' numbers have been retired?
Oh. 4?
Yes.
4. I didn't see a number. 4.
No helping back here. Okay, but you knew
what's my
4.
number?
And can you name any of the players?
Redden's son.
No.
Oh, no, sorry. His number. Actually, he appears on one of the big pillars. Okay.
You and I could appear on one of the pillars.
Yes. Well, Alfredson, of course.
Yep.
Chris Neal
Yep.
and
Another Chris,
Phillips.
yep.
Chris Phillips.
And then one player from like 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
Maybe not quite
I
100.
don't remember.
Okay, Frank
Then.
Finnegan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, back to Kristen. 1 to 17.
3.
3. Which senator is the... I'm going to watch these guys, make sure they don't... Which senator is the all-time goal scorer? Hey. Now, don't forget, there's a game at 7 that we have to get to.
I would say Alfie, but
You are right.
Okay.
Any idea how many goals?
not a clue.
Okay, 426.